Okay, so 913, basically the major idea was to figure out volume of these special types of prisms. And volume is really just like, in terms of thinking about it, it's really just like how much water could fit in a water bottle or how much, liquid could fit in a box. Just kind of like how much space is inside of these shapes. And 913 is all about special shapes. And there's just one big takeaway you need to know when you're thinking about volume of these shapes. And that is, we always want to find the area of your base. So the area of your base, and your base is like the top part. It's the area of the shapes we already know. And then we find the area of that base, and I'll put that on here, area of base. And then we multiply that by the height of the object, or the height of the prism. And if we do that, we're able to find the volume of any of these shapes. And I'm going to do the problem here, that's the cylinder again, but this could work for a triangular prism, a rectangular prism, a square prism, and it just follows the same thing. All right, and so if I'm looking at this problem here, my base, I'll draw another arrow, my base is a circle. It's a circle with radius 5. And so I need to find the area of that circle, and area of a circle is always pi times radius squared. That's how you find area of a circle. And so in this problem, my radius is 5, and so I do area equals pi times 5 squared, which gives me an area of 5 squared. 5 squared here, this is the same thing as 5 times 5. And so that ends up giving me 25 pi. And if you plug that into your calculator, if you plug in 25 times pi into a calculator, you should get 78.54. Okay, so that's the area of my base. That's the area of my circle up here. I'm going to erase all the arrows so you can see it. That's this area up here. Alright, now I have the area of my base. I just need to multiply it by the height of my object, which it is 8 units tall. And so what I do is I take my 78.54 and I multiply that by 8, and I have my volume of my shape. Okay, so 78.54 times 8, and that gives me 628.32. And volume, it's usually centimeters cubed, feet cubed, any unit cubed. This one we don't have a unit, like a specific unit like centimeters or meters or feet, and so we just say that's 628.32 units cubed, because it's just generic, and units cubed looks like that. Alright? That is really the big idea that I want you to take away from this lesson, is how we can find the area of any special prism, any special three-dimensional object, and it's all the same idea. You want the area of the base, and you want to multiply it by the height of the object.